Hey there, welcome back, or welcome if you're new to my channel, and my name is Katie, and this is Louisiana Cooking and Living. And I was talking to my family about some different video ideas, and my son said, definitely need to make some summer drinks. He said he just thought that would be a very good idea. Right now with us going into summer, kids getting out of school, playing outside, playing in the pool, the sprinkler, whatever it is, if you're outside gardening, just anything to kind of be more refreshing. And so I thought that's a very good idea. So we're gonna make 4 different drinks. All right, so we're gonna do 4 different drinks. Today we're just gonna do 2 of those drinks because I don't need an abundance of these drinks all in one day. So I'll just kind of give you a rundown of what we are gonna do. So today we're gonna do 2 Copycat recipes from Sonic. We're gonna be doing ocean water and we're gonna be doing the cherry limeade. In the next time I record, we're gonna do a frozen strawberry lemonade and we're gonna do a virgin Pina Colada. So that's the 4 drinks we're gonna do, but today, like I said, we're gonna do these 2 Sonic Copycat recipes. So the first one we're gonna do is the ocean water. So let's take a look. And I will leave these recipes linked in the description box that I used from Pinterest. So for our ocean water, it first tells you to start out using a simple syrup, but I am going to be using this agave nectar I got at Costco. So a simple syrup, and this, I'm gonna try and, the recipe is for 2 servings and I'm just doing 1 serving here to try this. So for the simple syrup is 2 tablespoons of water mixed with 2 tablespoons of granulated sugar. I am gonna do about a little bit more than a tablespoon of this agave nectar. All right. And to this, we are going to, let's see, combine it with our Sprite. We need about 8 ounces of Sprite. Let me get a spoon just to try and dissolve that. I don't want to lose the fizz of my Sprite, so I want to try to dissolve it with as little as possible. All right, so we're going to do about 8 ounces of our Sprite. Usually mason jars have markings on them, but this one does not. That's about 8 ounces. Next, we're going to do some coconut extract. I'll leave this in the description box. I got this at on Amazon, and it says about a half a teaspoon for the 2 servings. So we'll do about a quarter of a teaspoon. Of course, it's to your liking if you like it more coconutty, which I do. So I'm gonna add a little bit extra, just a little bit. And then we are going to be adding 2, I'm gonna add 2 drops. Let me just show you, looking for the box, there it is. So I got this dye, no artificial dye food coloring. This is what I'm using for my blue, all right? So we're gonna add, it says, we'll do 2 drops. Now this probably isn't as strong as a regular food dye, so looks like I might need to add a little bit more. All right, I'm gonna get some ice in my cup. All right, that's a pretty color. Now, for a little garnish, you could do like some Swedish fish, some gummy sharks, but I found these sour octopi, which I thought would be really cute in here. So I'm gonna throw that in there. Pour my little drink over this. All right, we're gonna taste it. How cute is this? With the little octopus in it. It kind of gave its color to it too. So let's get a little taste. Well, there's a lot of fizz. Let me get a straw. Can you imagine kids and getting that little surprise in the bottom? All right, let's get a little taste. I love the coconut. I love coconut. This is really good. All right, we're gonna do our cherry limeade now. Let me just rinse out my mason jar. So we're gonna add, go ahead, it says, well, I don't wanna put my ice in here yet because I want to stir my simple syrup in. All right, again, instead of simple syrup, we're gonna be using our agave nectar. And this says it's a half a cup. I'm not sure how many servings this is because I did not print off the first page. So it says a half a cup of the agave nectar or of the simple syrup. Let's see, add the cherries with their juice, the lime juice, and the simple syrup. So our cherries, the maraschino cherries, wow, 1 jar? How many servings is this? I am not putting a jar of this in here. So we'll start off with 4 spoons of it. You know what? This really did not pare it down to 1 serving, even though it says 1 serving. I'm gonna get a pitcher. Maybe we'll just do it into a pitcher. And I don't think I actually had a half a cup of this agave nectar. So add a little bit more to that since we're going for it. All right. Add our cherry juice. All right, to that we are gonna do our lime juice. Save a slice out to garnish with. So I'm gonna do the juice of 2 limes in here. Maybe I didn't need a pitcher this big since I'm not putting the ice in here. All right. And then our Sprite. So we have cherry juice, lime juice, simple syrup, and then our Sprite. I don't have 2 liters, so I'm just adding these cans of Sprite. All right, let me get some ice in my cup. All right, let's taste it. It's, ooh, that's really good. Now I want to show you a little, maybe another option if you don't want to make these. Let me just show you. So the other day when I was at the store, we just happened to come across these Sprites chill that say cherry lime. And we tasted these because I wanted to kind of compare it to making the cherry limeade. And y'all, this is almost the exact same, except for maybe a little sweeter. So, but it is clear. It does not have any food dye in it. So this would be a good option too if your kids cannot have the red food dye. I generally don't buy anything with red food dye, and I actually thought about making my own maraschino cherries for this, but I just didn't have the time to get it done. So if you don't want to do the food dye, this is a very good option for the cherry limeade. If you buy this and you want the red in it, you could add a little bit of the cherry juice because if you want to garnish it with the cherries. But this is a very good substitute. Well, let me say, this is really good. All right, so we will be back on another day to finish up on these recipes and taste those. Okay, so this has been a couple of days now, and we are ready to make our other drinks that we wanted to share with you guys. And the first one we're gonna make is strawberry lemonade. And we're gonna start with a can of frozen lemonade. Let me just stop and show you my cute shirt from Sweet Baton Rouge. Iris is my favorite state flower. Well, I think the magnolia might be the state flower, but this is a Louisiana iris. Anyway, so let's get our frozen lemonade and some strawberries. Okay, so I just have a can of the frozen lemonade here. And then I have this bag of frozen organic berries from Costco is where I like to get this. Strawberries are on the Dirty Dozen list, so if you can, it's best to get the organic if you can. I mean, this bag is, I think, $10 for 3 pounds, 4 pounds of fruit. So this is a very good deal. Anyway, I just picked the strawberries out of this, and so I have 2 cups of strawberries that I picked out of here. So let me put these back in the freezer. All right, so let's get busy. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna pour this can of lemonade concentrate that's frozen into our blender. And then instead of using water like you would normally do to make lemonade, we're gonna do ice in there. So these frozen strawberries will take the place of part of my ice. So it says we need 4 cans of liquid. So I'm gonna, so that's 1, oops, 2. All right, so I'm just gonna fill the rest of this can up with ice, and then we'll do another can of ice. All right, that's all we gotta do. All right, we're just gonna blend. All right, so it's looking like we need a little bit of liquid in here, so I'm gonna add a little bit of the water that we did not add earlier. All right, so I'm gonna start with a 1/2 can of the water. We'll see if that does it. All right, we are gonna go ahead and add the rest of this because it is pretty thick still and we want to be able to drink it. All right, let's see what we got. Isn't that pretty? All right, so what we're gonna do now is I'm gonna get a knife and we're gonna make a few garnishes for our cup. I'm gonna take a slice of lemon. You always wanna try and garnish with what you have, your ingredients are, so that people know exactly what they have, whether it's a cake or on your dinner plate. In this case, our strawberry lemonade. So this way we have a lemon and a strawberry piece. We know exactly what's in our cup. All right, we're gonna get a taste test of this. All right, let's give this a taste. It looks so good. Ooh, it's so thick. I might need to get my milkshake straws out. It's that tangy lemon. It kind of gets you back here, but has the taste of the sweet strawberries. So good. The lemonade has sugar in it, If you wanted a little bit sweeter, you could always add a little bit of sugar. I was thinking if I needed to add some, I'd do some agave nectar in there. Try to be a little healthier, I guess. Anyway, when you're drinking something like this, it's a hot day, you're out by the pool, you're gardening, you don't have to have it in a glass. You could put it in your tumbler. I used to give this to my kids all the time when they were playing around outside in the summertime. And you could mix it up. You could do mixed berries. You could do just raspberries, just blueberries. Lemon and blueberry would be great together. So many variations you could do on this. So this is our drink number 3, and we'll move on to drink number 4. All right, so our next drink is going to be the Pina Colada, or virgin Pina Colada. This is probably going to be my favorite one. I really love the pineapple coconut combination. I'm not a huge fan of just pineapple, but I really like coconut and I really like this drink. So let's go ahead and get started with this one too. All right, so to our blender, I got this coconut cream at Trader Joe's. We're gonna be using, this is a 13.5 ounce can. We're gonna start with a can of this. Ooh, well, that's about half. And then I have these little pineapple juices. These are 6 ounces each. We're gonna use 2 of these cans. All right, and now we're just gonna get some ice. Let's start with 2 cups of ice. All right, y'all know by now that I just kind of wing my recipes. And so when I'm making this in the summertime, I just dump and just add when I need it. So here we go. That's our 2 cups of ice. We'll give this a blend. All right, let's check it. Got a little vacuum going in there. Isn't it as sweet as I thought I remembered it being? So what I'm gonna do is, like I said, I'm gonna add some agave nectar to this. I just have one of these Pina Colada frozen mixed base things, and we're just gonna dump this in there for added sweetness and creaminess. All right. That's what needed. All right. All right, so what we're gonna do for our garnish with this, I'm gonna cut this pineapple. Got this at Costco yesterday. I'm gonna put this out in my garden. Here, if you just stick this in the garden, it does take 3 years, but you will have a pineapple plant. So I put 3 of these out in my garden last summer after making these pina coladas, and my chickens dug them up whenever I let them free range in my garden this past winter. So we'll try this again. All right, just cut the skin off. So now we'll take a slice of this. And I'm gonna just cut this into a triangle. Pretty good sized triangle. And then I'm gonna cut a slit in it. And then I'm also gonna decorate with a strawberry. I know there's no strawberry in this, but you certainly can make this a strawberry pina colada. right, let's give this a try. All right, here we go. So good, y'all. So creamy. That coconut. I love coconut. Hope you give these recipes a try, and let me know if you do and if you like them, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.